Welcome, race fans. We are back tonight with SRA here at Daytona. Not the old Daytona like they ran last night, but with the new Daytona in the Slick Daddy Gen 6 series here. Brand new season, 90 laps tonight in the Gen 6. This is going to be a whole lot different racing tonight than we seen last night. They put on a heck of a show. What a finish. If you want to go back and check it out on YouTube later, man, I'm telling you, that was a fantastic finish. So check it out, folks. I went live a little bit early because I do want to kind of talk to a couple of drivers here. Let me see if I can find somebody here to talk to. One of the guys that I don't normally talk to. I want to see if I can find somebody here. Jonathan Cogswell, you got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Jonathan, what's the plan here for tonight?
Survive.
Okay. Well, we know, super speedway racing, it is a pretty much a given that, when the big one happens, we know it's going to happen. We just don't know when it's going to happen. When it happens, it usually takes out a lot of cars and no resets here tonight. So you got to take care of your equipment. Are you planning on just kind of riding in the back a little while and see how things shake out? Or are you going to get right up there and be an aggressive driver and get right after it?
So I'm going to follow the leader today.
Follow the leader, huh? Okay. All right. Well, how's the car feeling on the track?
Seems like my pedal don't go as far down as everyone else's.
Well, isn't that always the case? I wish I could get that extra quarter of an inch of gas pedal on there on mine. Well, all I could suggest is just take good care of the car, brother, and hopefully you'll be there at the end, huh?
The end is when it counts.
All right, buddy. Well, good luck tonight.
Thank you.
All right, we'll see if we can get somebody else here. How about Zach Hudson? Zach Hudson, you got a copy?
Yes, sir. What's up?
Hey, Zach. Well, what's your plan tonight? What's your strategy? I know you don't want to tell me everything, but what's your plan tonight? Ride in the front, ride in the back? Are you going to battle for from lap one, or are you going to just kind of play it cool and see how things shake out?
I think we're just going to play it cool and see how it shakes out. Honestly, it's a long race, and anything can happen here. We'll see how it goes.
Well, we know there's a lot of aero push around these cars, and that does kind of make it difficult to drive sometimes. But if in the pack like this here, the cars, we know the Gen 6 car just doesn't have that suck up like some of the other cars. Is that going to be an issue for you, or do you have a partner to race with?
Unfortunately, I don't have a partner yet, so we'll see what happens. But I'm just hoping to survive. That's all I'm here to race for. So, gonna try and run the full season here and see how it goes.
Well, I'll tell you what, you're in a great league right here. These guys, I'll tell you, they've been racing together for many, many years. So, they trust each other. You'll have to learn to trust some guys, and there's a few guys maybe you might not trust as much, but most of the guys you can trust to get right down there side by side for a little side draft, and they know that they can handle the side by side like that. So, we'll wish you good luck, Zach. I mean, really, good luck out there tonight, because it's going to be a race of attrition.
Thanks, Sam. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. All right, we'll see if we can get one more guy down here, somebody I haven't talked to in quite some time. Mark Newland, do you have a copy? Mark? All right, Mark's not there. We'll see if we can find somebody else then. How about... I'm trying to get some of these new guys here. Benjamin Nelson, do you have a copy? Benjamin? All right, I guess these guys, they race with no mics, I guess. Okay, let me try another one here. Jonathan Shipman, do you have a copy?
I sure do, Rudy.
Wow,
how's it going, bud?
man, I've been trying to find somebody that would talk to me, but everybody's either away from their computer or don't have a mic or something. Well, what's the plan here, Jonathan? You gonna get right up there and race it up early, or are you gonna kind of lay back a little bit?
I'm probably gonna try to get up there and race a little early, and then follow the back just to test the waters, and then hang out in the back.
Well, we know these cars got a lot of aero push. How's your car feeling on the track tonight?
On a longer run, they get tight, so we'll see what goes on.
Kind of like pretty much the same thing as last night in the K&N cars. They after about 10 or 15 laps, they got really tight in the corners.
Yeah, well, it's definitely going to make for an interesting race.
Yeah. Well, now we know, it's not something that you probably want to do throughout the race until maybe you get down to the end. But do you think 2 tires might be an issue to try to free the car up a little bit?
I think 2 tires would make it tighter.
Okay.
Daytona and Talladega is a little bit different than most tracks.
Right.
For 2 tires.
Right. All right. Well, I know you don't want to give away any of your strategy secrets out there, but do you have a strategy worked up for tonight?
I do. It just depends on if it'll work out or not.
If probably if it stays green, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I would say in the likelihood of knowing that how these guys race each other, and of course right now they're goofing around, but how these guys race around each other, and Jonathan, you've been here for quite some time, that it's a possibility we could see this thing go all the way green.
Yeah, it all just depends on the mentality of the first part of the race.
Right. And if they go 3 wide into turn 1 on the first lap.
Well, this group has went 3 wide on the first lap and held it. So.
Oh yeah, they can do it. So, all right. Well, Jonathan, good luck out there, brother. We're going to wish you the best out there because I know you're a good racer. You've raced around these guys a while now, and it's all about knowing who you're racing with and who you can trust. And you know most of these guys you can trust to get right down there, get a little side draft off of them. They're going to hold their line, So, good luck.
Thank you, sir.
Yep. Thanks for talking with us.
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm going to see if I can find one more guy here I want to talk to. There he is. Mike, give me a minute here to get him up here. He was clear at the bottom of TeamSpeak. Bobby Cheney, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, Bobby, what is your plan and strategy here tonight? I know you don't want to give away all your little secret strategies and stuff, but are you going to plan on riding in the back like you usually do and then kick it into high gear coming down to the end of the race?
I don't know what I'm going to do yet. It depends how qualifying goes, I guess. If I qualify in the top 5, I'll probably just grid, start up there. If not, I'll pull over. And right around the back, we got at least about 40 cars, I think, in here now, 41 maybe.
Yeah.
So death will ensue, and half the field will be gone, and I don't want to be in it.
I know. You don't want to, because we know the big one's going to happen. We just don't know when it's going to happen. And if it goes anything like you guys usually race, we may be looking at this thing going green the whole way. Now, if you lay back early, that could be detrimental to you at the very end. But survivability is going to be the key here tonight. Making sure that your car does stay hooked up and hopefully just to let you know, hopefully my mic's not all. I got it fixed last night after the race. I didn't have time to fix it, but before the race, but I got it fixed now, and hopefully it's not scratchy anymore.
Oh, you sound fine. Yeah, we'll just
Last night I had the wrong driver in there. It was because of an update. But anyhow, good luck out there, Bobby. That's all I can tell you, man. It's going to be a race of who's going to be there at the end.
Yeah, hopefully we're not in the get caught up in something and in the stands.
Yeah.
Or like last night where somebody decided to go down pit road in reverse because they missed their stall, and I get caught up in that.
Oh man, yeah.
But it happens. Whatever. We'll move on.
Yep. Well, it is.
I still finished ninth. I still finished ninth last night, running on like 3 cylinders. So
I know.
I'll take it.
All right, good luck,
Good luck.
Bobby.
Yep.
Thanks for talking with us. All right, coming down to less than 3 minutes till qualifying, folks. Make sure you hit that follow button. We would appreciate that very much. And if it's your first time here at MaxSpeedTV, please do subscribe. We'd like to have our subscribers. We'd like to have our followers here, and that way you kind of get a little bit of a notice there when we go live. And we'll be back here. The next broadcast on MaxSpeedTV will be Thursday night, folks. You can tune in for that. Be a Tour Modified, another league that I broadcast. I'm not exactly positive what track they are at the moment, but the Tour Modifieds. Oh, USA. Tour Modifieds at USA, Thursday night. We'll be going live on that about 8:40 p.m. Eastern, so you'll have to tune in for that. Okay, 2 minutes. 2 minutes away here, and we'll give you a little bit of quiet time, let you listen to the cars and watch some of the race. And we'll be stepping away here in a couple of minutes to play our national anthem and be back with qualifying underway. Yeah, hey, everybody in chat there. Sorry, I wasn't looking at chat. I was trying to stay focused on what I was doing. But, hey, good to see everybody in chat. And thanks for giving me a shout out there. Yeah, I'm glad. Thank you for letting me know my mic's working better tonight. I had an issue with it last night. And after a driver update for NVIDIA, it kind of messed up my sound. But it installed their HD audio driver, and I don't like that. I always uncheck it, and I forgot to uncheck it the other day. So, okay, coming down to it here, 25 seconds away from qualifying beginning, and we will be going to the national anthem here in about 20 seconds.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, we're back, and qualifying is underway here. We're waiting for Scott to come along here. He should be along any minute here. Give us a rundown of the points. There won't be any rundown. That's right. Tonight is the first race of the season. So, yeah, welcome everybody. And they do have open qualifying at super speedways. That is one of the rules here at SRA. They do have open qualifying for super speedways only. All the rest of them are single car qualifying, so just kind of remember that. Get ready for some great racing here tonight, folks. I'll tell you what, you ain't never seen racing like this. This is absolutely off the chain. Going to be 40 plus drivers out here tonight taking the grid, so this is going to be wild. We'll try to give you the best coverage that we can all the way around the track. There may be some incidents that we may miss. I can only be at one place at one time. I am only one cameraman, but we'll do the best that we can. Yeah, brand new season here. Slick Daddy series. The Slick Daddy Gen 6 series. First race of the season here. I think it's a 15 race season. Again, last night they started their season opener in the K&N series at the old Daytona. And everybody knows how rough that track is. And man, I'll tell you what, they had a blast out there. The guys, they just were like blown away by how much fun it was. And great finish. You got to check that out. Go back on the YouTube there later and check that out. And that was an amazing finish on that race. And somebody we never even thought that was going to be up there the whole race long. Started in 19th and won the race, Nicholas Shelton. So big congratulations to Nicholas for last night's winner in the K&N series. Hey, Scott.
Hey, Rudy. How we doing tonight, buddy?
Hey, doing good, brother.
Sorry I was a little late tonight. I just got a little sidetracked with time tonight, and then looked up at the clock and realized I need to get some food in me before we start this long race. So, but
go.
I'm here.
There you go. Well, no points to go over tonight.
Nope. And at least I'm not an Atlanta Falcon fan, because I wouldn't be here tonight if I was. I can tell you that. Man, can you believe that or what, dude? I cannot believe after having a 28-3 lead, they lost the Super Bowl. If I was an Atlanta Falcon fan, man, I ain't even gonna lie to you. Things would have got tore up in my place last night. I got a lot of screens around here. A couple of them would have wound up broken, including the main one. I would have lost my mind. I ain't even lying to you.
I'm not even going to get into it because I got my whole outlook on how that went last night, and I'll just keep my opinions to myself.
What about all the referees, the million flags that they threw to help them out? Yeah. But it's still, at the same time, they still let them come back. I mean, I know the refs helped out a little bit, but look at all them plays that were made where Atlanta just stopped covering. And then that catch by Edelman, that pretty much was the writing on the wall.
Yep.
Yeah, I have no love for the Patriots. The people that don't like the Patriots are sick of seeing them winning. And last night it looked like finally they were going to get taken out behind the woodshed, and then all of a sudden Atlanta took their foot off the accelerator. Well, they thought they could win the race at halftime.
I still can't believe that they gave the MVP award to Tom Brady. He was not the most valuable player in that game last night. Not even close.
Of course they're going to give it to him because he got his 5th ring last night, and by him getting his 5th ring, he passed Montana, so you got to give him the MVP too, so he can be the only one with 4 MVPs.
I mean, the guy that should have got it was, what did you say his name was? The one that caught the ball just before it hit the ground? Yeah.
Edelman.
That should have been the MVP award right there, but that's just my opinion.
Yeah, He played his butt off, that's for sure. He had a good game. That running back, they had James White. He played a great game. They didn't even really use LeGarrette Blount, which had been a beast for him all year long. They brought in the backup. That's the thing about the Patriots, man. It's, you know, they've been winning a long time with just role players, and that's how they win. And that's what burns you even more about it. It's like, man, they don't really have any stars on that team. They got Tom Brady and then a bunch of role players. But they got Belichick, and as you saw last night, man, when the second half started, that was a whole different game. Not at first when the second half started, but as they kept rolling along. I'm just still in shock. Like I said, I can't believe the Falcons pulled the greatest choke job ever. Well, on that note, we got about 2 minutes left in qualifying, and yeah, Rudy, we're ready to start a new season here at SRA, season number 10, actually.
We got 40-plus drivers out here tonight, Scott, so, man, we got to be right on our toes tonight.
Aren't you proud of me that I remembered to come in under the watch tab?
Oh, yeah, definitely, because I
thought about it tonight.
Yeah, I forgot
I almost
to tell
came.
you. Oh.
Yep, and I almost came. I caught myself. I went because I was rushing, and I caught. No. Let me go over here to the watch tab because it's probably going to be a big field. And I looked at it, and when I connected, there were 36 drivers in there. So I was like, yeah. Good idea.
Yeah, it was last night. Bobby had sent me a message making sure that Josh and I joined under the watch tab because he was expecting a lot of drivers. Well, they wound up with like 30 drivers last night, and. But tonight, no football game in the way tonight.
No.
You know, I was surprised they had such a good turnout last night.
Yeah, I actually tuned in for a second to see how big their field was because I was curious how many people would be racing during the Super Bowl too. But a lot of people were just tuned out because of the two teams that were in the Super Bowl. I'm telling you, man, everybody's sick of New England, so it had a lot to do with it. And Falcons really don't have a big fan base, so a lot of people didn't care.
Well, I'd asked Bobby about it a couple of weeks ago. I said, you sure you want to race, night of the Super Bowl? And he goes, yeah, my teams aren't in it. I was like, okay,
exactly.
There you go.
Rudy, you think I'd be here if the Raiders were playing?
Tonight?
No, if the Raiders were playing in the Super Bowl yesterday, you think I'd have been racing?
Oh, no, heck no. I'm sure you would have.
Not a chance. Nope. Not on your life.
Well, what was the last time the Raiders were in the Super Bowl, like 1912 or something?
No, 2003 against the Bucks. It was tough. It's tough to live here and not go to jail after that game because, man, there was a lot of things that happened, like to me personally and to my roommate and some other things that went down that week and then after the game and just involving other people. So, but I did good. I stayed out of jail that week. But let me tell you what, man, that was a very depressing time in my life for at least a good month. That sucked. I'll be honest with you.
Well, we got about a minute left here, folks. Get ready for some 3 and possibly even see some 4-wide racing here. I wouldn't be a bit surprised to see 4-wide sometime.
I don't know if 4-wide is going to work at Daytona. At Talladega, you'll be good, but
on the backstretch,
maybe.
I've seen it. I have seen it. Maybe not in this league, but I have seen it. It's been a long time and ago that I seen that. But I actually seen 5-wide on the backstretch one time here.
That's crazy. That's like Pocono.
Yep.
I see Aaron's out there tonight. Right on.
Yes, sir. Yep, he raced last night in the K&N series. He finished 11th. Jeff Dotson, I think he finished right behind him in 12th.
Right on for this guy.
So he's going to race tonight. So we got done.
Well, about
9:30 Eastern. So that's going to wrap up qualifying. Let's get down here on this huge grid. Huge grid.
You guys got done just in time to watch the finish of that choke job.
Yep. Let's see what we got here now.
Sorry, that was my intimidation. I can't even talk.
Okay, starting on the pole, David Schott with a 44.204. Congratulations to David for grabbing that pole. Cedric Hunter will start on the outside in second place. Connor Anton third. Jonathan Shipman starting fourth. Bobby Cheney 5th, Caleb Eisenhower 6th, Alec Peck 7th, Eric Sable 8th, Derek Bordeaux 9th, and Dylan Jones. Good to see Dylan out there racing again with these guys. He'll be starting in 10th. Scott?
Ariotti will start 11th. Bobby Zielinski will start 12th. Look at that. James Lehman out there in 13th place. Good to see the Laminator here. He'll start back there in the mid-pack. Lachlan McMillan 14th. Nicholas Shelton 15th. Benjamin Nelson, Shelton 15th. Benjamin Nelson 16th. Zach Hudson 17th. David Washington 18th. Josh Robin 19th. And Bobby Maiden III 20th.
Jeff Dotson will start 21st. Matt Simpson 22nd. Brett Pancari 23rd. Arton Shelley 24th. Abbas Laddick he starts in 25th, ran really well last night in the K&N series, so good to see that. Jonathan Cogswell 26th. Jared Darling 27th. Delonte Ballard, my old buddy Delonte, starting back in 28th position. Brian Wertman back in 29th, and Caden Henry starts 30th.
Luis Salmaso will start 31st. Aaron Cummings will start 32nd. Trevor Pertelli 33rd. Cody Miller 34th. Nicholas Caressel 35th. David Fish 36th. Colton Davis 37th. Femi Alot, the defending champion here in this series. I was wondering when we were going to read his name off. He'll start back there 38th. Spencer Owen 39th. And Freddie De La Rosa, the only guy that did not take a qualifying time, will start back there and ride shotgun starting 40th.
Very
big field here the night after the Super Bowl.
Yes.
And what I was trying to say is that was my poor impersonation of the Falcons choking away their Super Bowl championship last night that I was trying to do there. But I did a poor job of it, so I won't try that again. Hopefully we don't see anybody out on the track do that tonight.
No.
Yeah, our defending champion starting all the way back there in 38th place. That could be a good thing, man. As you know, especially with this big field here, that, you know, the first few laps of this race could be pretty hectic with all that traffic. Yeah, Rudy, and there is a 15 incident limit tonight, so these guys definitely won't be able to be out there just bulldozing everybody.
No, I don't think we'll see that.
15 ain't much.
We had a few drivers that incidented out last night, but that car was very, very tight on the long run. The K&N series, the Nationals car, very tight on the long run, and boy, on that rough Daytona 07 track, it was just amazing that I think they had 3 cautions, I think, is all they had, 90 laps. Really not bad. All right, well, here we go, folks. Ready to go green. Hayes car's in.
Ready, green, 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 green.
And there's the green flag. Here we go.
New season begins here at SRA, season number 10 underway.
And boy, I'll tell you what, they're already pushing the daylights out of each other to get everybody going up to speed.
Yep.
Back in the
You
past,
knew they would.
Yeah, some of these guys are already starting to kind of lay back just a hair. Nobody wants to be up there and be involved in the big one when it happens. We know it's gonna. We just don't know when it's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's definitely going to happen with all these cars. You already got one back here right below the line back here. He got shuffled down to the 19. Trying to find a spot to come back up there. It hasn't been easy for him.
Yep,
but he will merge back up.
That's Abbas Laddick. He is going to, he's going to fall back. Kind of what he did last night, too. He fell back, but well, I'll tell you, he was up there running for the lead at the beginning. Well, David Shutt will lead the very first lap, and he collects that valuable bonus point these guys need to start the season out right. This is a good track. Anybody's race here to win tonight. You know, it's kind of a shooting match. So you got to just keep your car as clean as you can, because any dents or any damage on that car is going to slow you down, and boy, you don't want that.
Yep, no reset. So if you tear it up, you got to get it fixed. If you tear it up too bad, as Rudy says, it's going to slow you down. And most of the guys, you know, if it's slowed down too much, they'll just take it behind the wall. So pretty much end your race. But man, look at all this traffic out there.
Shutt pulling off.
Coming to pit road.
Penalty or something.
Black flagged.
Ah.
Yep. He was black flagged. Not sure what he did, but he was issued a black flag.
Well, yeah, sometimes there's some little hidden things behind the scenes we don't know about, and was not made aware of anything that, so must have been something happened in practice, qualifying. I don't know.
Who knows?
That puts Connor Anton in the lead.
It's been a long time since we called a race with this many cars out there, Rudy. It's good to see this again.
I know it. I love it. I love it, man. The more the better.
Yes, and here, yeah, because these guys can wheel. I mean, you go into some of them hosted races, and the less the better. But yeah, when you get a league like this with these guys that can wheel, yeah, man, this is pretty awesome.
Yep. Well, after David Shutt served his penalty, he's back off the pit road and will be at the tail end of the field, one lap down. I wouldn't be a bit surprised we see him up there again. Nicholas Shelton already picked off 5 positions since the beginning of the race. He is up to 10th. Last night's winner in the K&N Series right there, Nicholas Shelton. Again, congratulations to Nicholas for that win. Coming from 19th position to the victory lane.
Should have been last season's champion, but unfortunately some things went down and he wasn't. Speaking of that, is Ducharme here tonight?
Don't see him.
Curious.
Look at the line of traffic behind Connor Anton. Connor gets to lead a lap. I'm not sure how Ariotti led a lap. Showing him leading the lap. I don't know how he did that.
Really? Yeah, me neither. He started way back in the field.
Yeah, I don't know how that went about, but unless maybe he did, because you know what? David Shutt never did lead a lap.
There you go.
That's kind of weird. I don't quite understand that. I think it's mistaken.
That penalty was just a drive-through because they cleared it as he came down, by the way. So it was just a drive-through penalty.
Okay. All right. Let's go back in the field here ways. Jared Darling, 20th position. Last one in that group right there. And we got a few that are kind of falling back a little bit. Colton Davis. Colton ran really well last night, but got himself in a little bit of trouble later on. Spencer Owens. In my favorite paint job tonight, Reese's. Who doesn't like Reese's?
Right on. That's my paint scheme in the Indy Lights series right now.
David Washington. David, boy, brand new drivers. We got a few new drivers that have been recruited into SRA. You know, they opened it up here the last couple of weeks.
I see that.
Yeah, we've got a few new drivers in here.
A whole bunch of new drivers. There's so many of them you can't go over how many new ones there are because there's a whole bunch of new ones. Definitely 10 plus new drivers in here tonight.
Yep, Luis that
I haven't seen before. They might have been here before, I came along, but I've been here for a couple seasons now, so definitely a lot of new names in here.
Jonathan Cogswell, 26th. Caden Henry, 27th. We got somebody blinking there. Jeff Dotson blinking really bad. Having some internet problems. Lachlan McMillan.
He's not the only one. There's a couple guys out there been blinking pretty bad off and on.
These guys running about 4.5 seconds behind the leader right now. Abbas. Not sure what happened to Abbas, but boy, he definitely got shuffled way back and is all by himself, and that is not good. That's a quick way to go a lap down, but pretty much the same thing as he did last night. And, we got a brand new leader, Derek Bordeaux. He got a big push there from Bobby Zielinski, dropped it down in front of Connor Anton, and he will get a bonus point here leading the lap. Yes, he did. Good job, man. Dylan Jones, new guy here to SRA. Well, I think he used to race with these guys before or something. I can't remember. It's been a lot of years, and man, hard for me to remember what I did yesterday, but having a good run here. Dylan Jones up to 9th.
Yeah, we got a group that's kind of falling back here, Rudy. These guys might be in a safe zone.
Caleb Eisenhower drops it in front of Dylan Jones. Dylan takes it back to the outside.
Getting a little racy up front now. That's why I said them guys might be in a safe zone back there, because I'm seeing some bold moves right now up here in this front pack.
Yeah, Luis Almaso, he's got a whole line of cars behind him that are in that safe zone. Boy, if something happened up there in the front, which it's liable to, you know, we're hoping it doesn't. It would be very cool to see this go green the whole way. It would be very cool. But
well, I'll tell you what, man, the 11 and the 78, they're definitely having a moment right now.
The 11 and the 78. Oh, Femi
Yeah, 78 is just going to drop back here. He wasn't wanting to be pushed there, and I guess Femi's wanting to get to the front.
Yep.
78 just said, all right, I'll just get out of line here. Y'all can go. Femi's looking to get to the front. He started back here in 38th place, and look at this, man. He's already working his way up here, Rudy. He's a man on a mission tonight. The defending champion, Femi Alive, the 11.
Well, he knows how to get it done, I'll tell you that. Yeah, season champion last season in the Xfinity cars. Man, I'm telling you. Not this past season, the season before. Excuse me. The season before. Yeah, he's having a good run there. And Freddie De La Rosa right behind him. Freddie kind of took a little bit of a hiatus there last season. Toward the end of the season, kind of got out of iRacing for just a little bit there, take a little bit of a break. Sometimes you need that, you know, Scott.
Yes, sir.
You need that.
I was just talking to Ty Stanley today, and he was telling me how he's burned out and how he's not going to be back around for a little while. So, 'cause I was wondering where he's been, and yeah, he was just telling me about it today, and I know all too well about it.
Yep. Yeah, it's, you know, you kind of need a little break now and then, maybe play another game or something, you know, and something that doesn't involve the competitiveness that iRacing brings to the table. You know, it's a very, very competitive thing out here.
Very.
Bobby Chaney, 5th place, right where he started. And this is unusual that we see Bobby up this close to the front. We usually see him back in the field, kind of in that pack. We're back there where they're laying back a little bit. But I'll tell you what, in recent races, I think these guys have learned a little bit of a lesson, saying that, you know, it's if you lay back too much and lay back, you know, too long, if this thing went green the whole way and you're 40 seconds behind, you're never going to get caught up. So it's kind of a nip and tuck thing. Bobby Zielinski to the lead. And look who's right up here in 3rd place, Nicholas Shelton, coming from 15th to the front early. Awesome.
Well, Femi a lot, man. Still a man on a mission. He's 4th car back on that high line. Man. Started 38th place, and here he kind of rocking that Patriots paint scheme. He's driving like Tom Brady throws the ball, man, down the field.
Yes, sir. Boy, he's doing a fantastic job of it here, I'm telling you.
I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, there he goes. I was just about to say. He took back. I was going to say, it looked like he was going to go 3 wide. I wouldn't be surprised to see him dive out there and take some people with him.
Yep, we have seen him do it before.
They're flirting with it now.
Yeah, they are. They are. And like I said, man, don't be surprised when you see 3 wide. And it's kind of early, you know, but these guys can do it, though. Josh Robin, 12th place.
He's probably just getting some air for that thing.
Arden Shelley, good to see Arden back out this season. Hopefully he can run a few more races this season. Only seen him in a couple last season.
Lead packs getting smaller and smaller, Rudy. We're starting to get these little packs.
Yeah. Colton Davis coming from 37th up to 14th.
Still caution free here, Dona. 15 down, 75 to go this time.
Very good, very good. Alex Peck, 22nd. One of these smaller groups trying to hang on to Benjamin Nelson just ahead of him. He's tucked up under Cedric Hunter there. Zach Hudson. Zach Hudson in the race. I talked to him before the race. He said he was going to try to get right up there and battle it up. So he's not one of them ones that wants to lay back, you know. We've got a group back here led by Luis Almaso that, man, they're back here 4 seconds in that safe zone just in case something happens. They got time to check up, hit the brakes, and not get involved in that. So that's a good, safe place to be.
Pretty racy up front still right now. We're double file about 4 rows back here from second place back. About third place back.
James Lehman back in 31st after starting 13th. So there you go. There's a guy that's
saying,
we're
wrecking. You know we're wrecking, Rudy. We're wrecking. A couple of them right now, but we're getting some more of them.
Josh Robbins involved, man.
Yeah, there's a few of them in it. It got a little uglier as we went on there.
Let's go back and take a look.
Oh yeah, there's at least probably 6 or 7 of them in it, maybe even more. We were just talking about Lehman, and I'm guessing he got caught up in that.
Well, following along here with Josh Robin. Let's see what happens here with Josh, or where the wreck was. Okay, he's going to the outside here, going into turn 1. Oh, right there. It happened just up ahead of him. Freddie De La Rosa. Let's see. Oh, Femi Olat. Oh, no. It looks like maybe De La Rosa got into the back of Femi Olat. Give me a second here. I'm trying to find the right camera angle here. Okay, going into turn 1 here. Femi Olat and Freddie De La Rosa right behind him, and Freddie's going to give him the old chrome horn right there, and he is going to spin his buddy Femi Olat. He's going to come down into, oh, you're kidding me. Wow, I'll tell you what, Bobby Cheney was the luckiest man on earth on that one right there. Holy smokes. And Femi Olat come out of it good too. I can't believe he came out of that.
He looks like he's got a little bit of damage, Femi does. Or it might just be my computer, I'm not sure.
Yep, but De La Rosa,
78's got some damage.
Freddie De La Rosa did not come out of that well. He's going to get into the wall. He's going to get a lot of damage. He's get hit by Ariotti. Josh Robin he got totally annihilated. Oh, my. Well, there's a semi-big one. I'm not going to say that's the big one because we've seen bigger ones than that. But wow. All right, back up here live. Everybody has made a stop on pit road. And
well, who's going to be your first interviewee of the season? I say we interviewed the defending champion. Ask him about that crash there.
Who was the defending champion?
Femi,
okay. Let me see if we can get him up here.
Yeah, a couple more. Dotson and Salmaso just took it behind the wall. So that's 3 of them that are out of the race from that crash.
Well, I'll let you talk to him. There he is.
Femi Olat, you got a copy, buddy?
Yeah.
Well, what happened there, man?
Whoever was behind me didn't check up. Yeah, that's it.
Well, you got to be feeling pretty good after last night. I mean, you can't let this spoil the party. I mean, you're fresh off a Super Bowl championship from last night, so you got to be feeling somewhat good.
Oh, yeah. My mood for the rest of the year is made.
Well, how's the car now, man? Is the car going to be all right, or is it hurt, or what's the story with the car?
Heavy front-end damage, but we'll see. Maybe they can fix it enough that I can actually keep up, but I doubt it.
Oh, man, that sucks. So you're going to just try to hang in the race and try to get as many positions as you can? Being you're the defending champion, you know every point counts.
Yeah, considering we only have one drop week, I need to get as many points as I can each week, so I'm going to just ride around and see what happens.
Right on, man. Well, tough break, and hopefully the damage isn't too much and you're able to keep up with everybody.
Thank you.
Good luck, dude.
Thanks.
All right. Well, we got some new guys up in the front here. 2 guys that did not pit. Benjamin Nelson and David Fish. They did not take the pit road. Everybody else has been on pit road. So Benjamin Nelson will collect a bonus point, Scott, for leading a lap.
Every point counts.
That's right. It's early. You might as well grab him on a track like this here. Get the points you can. You know, just like Femi said, he's going to try to get as many positions as he can. So, Matt
Yeah, hopefully
Simpson
he'll be able to maintain his speed enough to where he can at least be competitive, because that sucks riding around here, especially with so many laps to go and off the pace. That gets so boring so fast.
Yep. All right, caution number 1, folks. We've already had 5 lead changes. So, and one thing that I have noticed about lately here with some of the cars on Daytona, you're not going to get as many lead changes as you usually do, but we have seen high lead changes in this league on certain tracks. But tonight, it might be a little more difficult.
Oh, I'm sure we're far from seeing the last of our different leaders. I'm sure some guys are going to work their way up through this field, Rudy. We got a lot of laps to go, brother. We still got 70 laps to go when we come to the flag here. So,
yep.
And you know that as this race goes on, people are going to take bolder chances. We're going to have more crashes. The field's going to dwindle down, and then we're going to get some more leaders. A couple guys coming to pit road here, it looks like.
Yep, they're coming in now. There. That gives the lead up to Nicholas Shelton. Well, hey, Sean Williams in chat. Sean, we're missing Taylor Swift out here on the track, brother. It just ain't the same without Taylor Swift.
Lehman took it behind the wall, Rudy. He's out too.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow, yeah, I mean, we got Jeff Dotson, Freddie De La Rosa, Luis Almazo, and James Lehman out of the race. And we still got a couple of guys sitting on pit road, Josh Robin and Jonathan Cogswell getting damage fixed up from that accident. Lights are out. We're ready to go. Green flag racing this time by, so get them going, Scott.
All right, brother. Time to go racing at the beach again. Pretty good first run there. Got about 16 laps in before we had our first caution. Knocked out a good chunk of this race, almost a fifth of the race. First race of the season here, season number 10 for SRA. One of the biggest fields I've ever seen here for SRA, so off to a good start so far. Who's going to win this thing at the beach tonight?
I'm telling you, man, it's anybody's game to win tonight. Well, thank you all for joining us here, man. We got 72 viewers in there right now, man. This is awesome. Throw that link out to your friends and family. Get them in here, tune in, and watch the race with us. Man, it's going to be a good one. It's going to be a doozy here tonight.
Here we go. Pace car's going to dive off. We're going to get an immediate green flag. There it is. We're racing again at Daytona Beach. And immediately the 26 dives to the bottom there and pulls in front of Bobby Zielinski.
A little bit of weaving around there. Caleb Eisenhower, Derek Bordeaux, Connor Anton. These guys weaving around a little bit. Caleb trying to get to the front. Jonathan Shipman joining the front up here. He kind of drifted back a little ways there. Now he's rejoined it. Derek Bordeaux just slid it right in there, man. Oh, yep. Barely enough to get that car in there, but he squeezed it in there.
I've actually seen a lot of that in this race. That's what I was talking about earlier with some bold moves going on, some dudes doing that. There's been quite a bit of that. Josh Medlock just took it behind the wall, so he's done too, Rudy.
Oh. Bobby Maiden, 7th place, coming from 20th to 7th. Eric Sable, finally getting back up in here. I think he found the gas pedal. Gas pedal's on the right there, buddy. He kind of, man, he really fell back on that first run, and now he's back up in the top 10.
Got a slower car here getting down off the track.
Oh, yeah.
It's a 19.
Yeah, it's Abbas Laddick. Yeah, he's a lap down already, so yeah, he's kind of taking it easy. David Shutt is still a lap down. Didn't get that wave by, so I'm not sure. Oh, Derek Bordeaux heading for pit road early.
Yeah.
Could be some kind of a penalty infraction or something there.
Yep, he had a black flag issued. He just had it cleared, so it's a drive-through.
Yep. Something happened there we don't know about, but things like that happen. Shipman fallen off there just a little bit. That probably shook up that, there's a hole there now, and he's got to close that gap back up. Looks like he's going to do it. Catches right back up to Caleb Eisenhower, tightens that field back up. Dylan Jones, 10th place. And about 3/4 of a second back, Lachlan McMillan pulling a second group. There's a cool car I was just noticed. Cody Miller, the pedigree car. Gosh, I don't think I've ever seen one of them out there on the track.
Well, Rudy, want to crank it up for the first time this season?
I don't have a crank it up cam for this track.
Really? For Daytona,
Nope.
you don't have one?
Nope.
Wow.
Nope.
That's shocking.
I know. I got to get a hold of Ryan about making some more here, but I was just looking at the back of Jared Darling's car. He's got a little bit of damage on the back of his car. Looks like he's gotten plowed into or something there, but he's okay as long as he stays in the draft.
Could be from one of them deals where he come down and chop somebody's nose off and they just hit him in the rear.
That is, yep.
Not saying that happened, just saying that's seen a lot of that tonight, so that could have been one of them deals.
Delonte Ballard from 28th up to 14th, doing a great job. Aaron Cummings, there's one there, started 32nd, finds himself in 15th.
Nice. Good run so far.
Brett Poncari up to 16th. David Washington, let's see where David started 18th, and he's still in 18th. This is his first run with the league. I think he's kind of pacing himself here just a little bit. Riding there behind Spencer Owens in my favorite paint scheme, that Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. Yes. That's the good stuff right there.
You gotta have you some after the race.
I don't know. Maybe.
Know how you like your ice cream after the race.
I was just thinking about it. I don't know, some of the old timers may remember the old commercials where you got chocolate in my peanut butter. Well, you got peanut butter in my chocolate. That's how Reese's started. Zach Hudson, 20th.
Definitely a favorite of mine, man. I definitely love me some Reese's.
Oh, yeah. Cedric Hunter, 21st. Alex Peck and Ariotti close together. Those two usually are around each other quite a bit. I think, you get into racing with a certain pack of cars and the guys you can trust, and you kind of want to stay with them guys. You don't want to be around other people sometimes, and those two, they're always racing around each other. Benjamin Nelson, newcomer to the league, running in 24th after starting 16th tonight. Hayden Henry back in 25th. Colton Davis 26th. This isn't usually where we see Colton Davis, but he has picked up a lot of positions after starting 37th. He's up to 26th. David Fish back out there on the track. Looks like he got most of that damage fixed. He did get a little bit on that, not a whole lot, just a little.
Some of these guys just might be taking their time right now too, Rudy. We still got a long way to go. We're just now a third of the way through this race.
Yep, Matt Simpson taking it down to the bottom. Looks like he's going to get a run on David Fish. And he is going to hook up with Colton Davis. Matt Simpson trying to work his way closer to the front to be competitive with them leaders. Well, it'll be something to see Matt in Victory Lane, man. That's been forever since I've seen Matt Simpson in Victory Lane. A very good buddy of mine, and man, I'll tell you, I just love to see him in Victory Lane tonight. And they got a great run right there on Spencer Owens. Spencer dropping back.
Yeah, it's starting to get into where everybody's just riding that bottom line now. It's not so racy now after that big first caution.
Yeah.
We've had some guys drop back too. This lead pack's a little smaller than what we were seeing earlier on in this race.
I'll tell you, that was something that you did not want to do last night. Daytona 07 and K&N Series race. Oh boy, you didn't want to ride on the bottom.
Nope.
Oh man,
That's
that
a different. That's a different track.
But they had to a couple times there because they were too wide, you know. And, whew, man, it was rough, and them cars bounced around a lot. Brian Wortman taking up the tail end of that group right there, then laying way back, Femi Olat and Bobby Cheney.
Got one just bounced off the wall. Now he's coming down and squeezed his way in there. Wow. See who that was.
I missed it. Did you see who it was?
I think it was Lachlan McMillan.
Lachlan McMillan?
Actually, no, it wasn't Lachlan. Hang on. It was the 03. Finally catch up with it. Dylan Jones.
Oh, okay.
Wow, that was close. Sorry about that. My camera was just in a weird angle, and every time I was switching it wouldn't switch to him.
Well, again, I'll tell you, I'm missing Sean Williams out here on the track. That's a shame, Sean, man. I miss you out here, brother. We don't have a pretty face on the hood of anybody's car to look at like Taylor Swift's. None of these guys have any Taylor Swift on their car.
I doubt we'll be seeing that again.
No, doggone it. All right, looking back from Nicholas Shelton leading here. Bobby Zielinski right on his tail. Looks like he's trying to get right there close to his bumper, maybe give him a little bump draft, but these cars have got that it's like a bubble between the cars. You just can't. You can bump draft them, but it's very, very, very difficult. You almost got to get a shove by somebody behind you. But Shelton leading. That's the 17th lap he's led. The most of anybody so far.
Getting these little packs of 5 again, Rudy. Got 3 of them out there.
Yep. Yeah, David Washington leading the pack here now. Up to 16th. Zach Hudson right there with him. Alex Peck and Nicholas Caressel. Ariotti leading another pack back here, 5.3 seconds back. So yeah, they're packing up. And another pack here, Matt Simpson leading another group. Sean Williams, David Fish, Brian Wortman.
Everybody just riding around a big single file line now, all the way around the track.
Yep, Brian Wortman running, gosh, I can't make out the sponsor on that car, but it's like a pretty cool looking paint job. Pfizer, I think it's Viagra, ain't it? No. I don't know, I can't make it out.
I don't think so. I'm not sure. I don't have to take that stuff.
Nope. Colton Davis, all by himself, losing the draft. He does have some pretty heavy damage on the nose of that car, so I'm sure that car's nowhere near as fast as some of these other guys. And now he'll have to keep an eye on that for overheating. Femi Olat, Bobby Cheney way back here, 17.5 seconds. That's going to be a tough one to catch up. If this thing stays green the whole way, they're going to hope for a caution for sure.
Yeah, that's why a lot of those guys are dropping back. They're figuring there's probably going to be another caution. The problem is everybody's up here running single file and not really racing. So we may not get another caution. We may get the green flag pit stops before we get a caution. And then that's really going to shake things up because it's going to break up this front pack.
Honor Anton, 3rd place. Pretty quiet up here right now. These guys are, like you said, just staying in line, running.
Yep, taking no chances right now. A lot of guys got taken out in that first wreck. Kind of scared some guys. They were having fun up until that point.
Yeah.
Then they got scared.
Galante.
Championship points are on the line. It's a new season. You want to get off to a good start. You don't want to be on the hook after, 30 or 40 laps. So Still a long way to go. We're not even to the halfway point yet. Coming up on lap number 38 of 90 here tonight, so a long way to go.
If Delonte Ballard kind of losing the draft of that front group there, he's fallen back enough, not quite enough where he has completely lost the draft to Cody Miller. He's about 3/4 of a second from him, but just kind of hanging, can't gain anything. Alex Peck will have to pick him up with this group back here. These guys need to stay in line a little bit better in order to reel that front group in, if that's their plan, or if their plan is just to ride here in case the big one happens up front.
Coming up on the 19 again, see if he makes it easy for him. I think he's going to go high and make it easy.
Yep.
You know how we've seen slower traffic play a role lately,
Oh, yeah.
including the championship race here.
Abbas Laddick. And boy, they are freight training by him. He can't even get into the line here to stay in the draft. There he does. He finally picks up the back end of that group.
Trying. I don't think he's going to be successful though.
Aaron Cummings goes by. Aaron's running in 12th position. Holy smokes.
Having a solid run here tonight. Where did he start again? 30-something?
32nd.
Yeah, pretty good run.
Yeah, one of the biggest movers out there right now. Well, I guess I'm a little biased on it, but that is my son. But he's a good racer.
How you're supposed to be.
He's a good racer given a chance. You know, he is a really good racer.
This isn't NBC or Fox. You can root for your kid.
That's right. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of experiencing some issues here right now, and I don't know what's causing it. But something's going on. I don't know. Something's running in the background on my computer. Might be dropping a little bit of frames there, folks. I apologize if it gets a little choppy. I don't know. I have to figure out what's going on. Eric Sable riding in 7th. He's having a good solid run here tonight. It could be just so many cars out here. My computer's not used to 40 cars on the track.
Yeah, usually we don't have this many cars out there. It's good to see that at the start of the race. We've lost a few of them. How many are left out on the track right now?
34 out of 40.
Still a good number.
Yep, Josh Robin, Jonathan Cogswell still sitting on pit road trying to get damage fixed. And we've lost James Lehman, Luis Salmaso, Freddie De La Rosa, and Jeff Dotson.
Where's our defending champion, Femi Alak, currently running?
That's a good question. There he is back here in 30th. Him and Bobby Cheney. Ooh. And they are just about a half a lap behind. A little over a half a lap behind.
Yeah, Femi definitely hoping he can gain some more spots than that before the night's over. That's definitely not how you want to defend a championship and get a new season going.
Yeah.
But sometimes that's just how racing works out. That's why you don't see too many back-to-back champions. And that's why when you talk about Jimmy Johnson and some of the stuff that he accomplished, it's pretty impressive, regardless if you like him or not. And trust me, I'm no Jimmy Johnson fan. I feel about the same way about Jimmy Johnson as I do the Patriots. And anybody that knows me knows I ain't got no love for the Patriots.
Okay, thank you, Kyle and Noah. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of, I don't know. I think it's just that there's so many cars out there, and my processor's kind of it's reached up there a couple of times up into the 90 percentile. That's you don't want it up there. I may have to make a few changes or something later on, but. All right, so back in it here. Lachlan McMillan, 9th place. riding behind Art and Shelley, running the GTA 5 car tonight. Good looking car.
Been a heck of a race, Rudy.
Yeah, so far, one caution so far, folks. One caution,
And the next
6 lead changes.
And the next time we come around, we'll officially be halfway through this race. 45 down with 45 to go.
Jared Darling, Best Buy car. Aaron moves up to 11th. At Dylan Jones on his tail. You better be on your best behavior now, Aaron. You got Dylan Jones on your tail. Dylan, man, it almost looked like they were going to pull out there. But Dylan's got a little bit of damage on that right front. He did get involved in that. Aaron keeps drifting up the hill, and he needs to quit. Oh, man! That was close.
Whoa. Yeah, it was. Whoa, Nelly.
He almost got hooked. I don't know why he's drifting up in the corners like that, but boy, that looked... you don't want to be doing that stuff. Not when you're running in the line like this.
Nope. Especially halfway through the race. I mean, you made it this far. Stay focused.
Well, at least he's running a Chevrolet.
True, very true. You raced him well, Rudy.
Riding right behind Jared Darling. Jared's got that little bit of damage on the back of his car, but it's not affecting his speed in the draft. And it's just been nose to tail, and that makes lap 30 that Nicholas Shelton has led. Could come out of here with the most laps led tonight. Whether he gets a victory or not, that remains to be seen. All right, let's go back here in the field. Brett Bunkari, just ahead of David Washington and Nicholas Caressel. Guys having a race of their own back here, running about a little over 4 seconds behind the leader.
One thing Shelton definitely doing, and that's showing you that even though he lost the championship, he's not letting that get to him as he's dominating this race here tonight.
All right, Ariotti taking over the lead here. There's David Shutt just ahead of him. David is a lap down, but he is the second car lap down. Derek Bordeaux is a lap down too, and he's running right up here in the back with the leaders.
We'll be getting a green flag pit stops here momentarily, brother.
Yeah, not far away.
Just a few laps, less than 10 laps. I would say within about 5 laps, they should be coming to pit road. You'll start seeing guys come to pit road. That's definitely going to change things. You know how green flag pit stops shake up these big packs like this. And what do we got, about 13, 14 cars here in this lead pack? It'll be the 10 or less after green flag pit stop.
Yep, yeah, 13 of them. Cody Miller taking up the tail end of that group. Well, it's going to take a lot of communication between these drivers if anybody starts thinking about breaking off. And I think probably if we see the leader come to pit road, we're probably going to see a lot of other guys come to pit road too. Been a great race so far. I'm telling you, these guys are putting on a good show here for the season opener. This kind of gives you an idea what this league's all about, folks. This is a, man, I'll tell you, this is a great, great league. Bobby Chaney and Femi Olat are now way back here working with Colton Davis. It looks like they might have did a little brake check there to catch Colton Davis, so it makes 3 of them. 3 of them are a little bit faster than 2. But they're about 3/4 of a lap. Heck, they're only about 10 seconds ahead of the leader now. 9 seconds.
Getting closer to them green flag pit stops, folks. Man, you never know what'll happen just coming to pit road, as you saw the other night there with Colton Davis. Anything can happen, so these guys are traveling 200 miles an hour, and they try to drive it in as hard as they possibly can to, you know, lose as little time as they possibly can coming to pit road. And then you kind of try to not run over all your fellow competitors at the same time. Everybody trying to find their own room to get to pit road, and that's easier said than done.
Jared Darling, 10th place, kind of losing a little bit of the draft off of Lachlan McMillan. Don't want to lose that draft, but he could be giving himself that little bit of leeway right there. Just knowing that these guys are going to be coming up on pit stops. Everybody's kind of getting separated just a little here. Eric Sable 7th, Bobby Maiden in 6th after starting 20th tonight.
Still no sign of them coming to pit road. It'll be soon. They're running out of fuel. Trust me.
Oh yeah. Let's see, they were last on pit road on lap, some of them 18, 19, 20, somewhere along in there. So yeah, they're getting pretty close here.
I thought it was sooner than that. I thought it was like 16 or 17. What lap did caution come out on?
I think it was on 17.
Okay.
Something like that.
Well, either way, they'll be coming soon.
On lap 16. Yeah, come out on lap 16.
That's what I thought.
Yep. So, and of course, they pitted on lap 17, 18. Some of them didn't pit till lap 20. Looking at... Dang, trying to find...
Well, this will be their last pit stop. Either way, they won't have to come again. We don't get any cautions. This will be the last stop. So.
Yep. Yeah, they should have been able to make this in 2 pit stops easily. They should be coming to pit road any time now. I would say within the next couple of laps. Dylan Jones still hanging on to 12th.
These guys are getting bored, seeing a lot of moving back and forth, a lot of jostling now, but just in their own little way, you know what I mean? That boredom kind of way. Getting monotonous. They're ready for them green flag pit stops too. It's getting antsy.
Well, I know David Shutt, he's looking for, he wants a caution. Him and Derek Bordeaux. Derek running right up here with the leaders, would like to get back on the lead lap. But he had to stop and clear a black flag. Some penalty that he got we don't know about. David Washington. I know David from another league that I used to broadcast for. And he's a good racer. Good racer. Making his first showing here, riding right where he started, 18th position.
It's been a great way to kick off the season, I can tell you that. Season number 10 here for these boys, and you know, it's kind of like an anniversary season, and this is a good way to start it off.
Yes, it is. Well, I'm glad everybody's tuned in tonight. Yeah, it'd be nice to get some more likes there, folks. Get that thumbs up. Give us more likes.
Yeah, come on, folks. It's only a click. Not asking you for any money.
70
Not asking you.
70 people watching and only 12 likes.
Not asking you to commit to anything.
Nope. It's just a thumbs up. You can subscribe, though. We'd appreciate that, too.
Yes, definitely. Push that subscribe button.
Bobby Maiden in 6th, coming from 20th. Martin Shelley riding right behind Eric Sable, started 24th. Another big mover. Hey, we're up to 17 likes. Hey, we're getting some guys.
Nice.
We're getting some guys that push that like button now.
Gotta at least get the 20. Gotta hustle them for at least 20.
Alex
Three
Peck.
more, folks.
Alex Peck back in 25th, not where he wants to be, but he does have a little bit of damage. Let's take a closer look here at that left front fender. Yeah, it's pretty heavy damage. Pretty heavy damage on Alex Peck. But he's okay as long as he stays in the draft.
Still no sign of green flag pit stop shit, Rudy.
I know. This is,
Stretching it.
yeah, they must have filled the whole trunk full of gas.
Coming up on slower traffic here. We got 3 of them up here in front of this whole pack. So I wonder how this is going to play a role here. And they're catching them too, so this could play a role. Nope,
here
never
they
mind.
come.
We're coming to pit road. Don't pay any attention to us. A couple of them staying out. Ooh, look at this. That's what I'm... Look at that. You got a whole lawn maintenance crew out there, Rudy.
Yes, sir. And
wow,
boy, the penalties are gonna fly on that one.
Well, no, they didn't. They all driving. None of them come to pit road. They all kept going. That's the thing. They all kept going, but they're gonna lose a lot of time. They're definitely gonna need a caution now.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Wow, that's what I was talking about, folks. It's
Wow.
not easy to pit. Everybody, underestimates pitting. And it's one of the hardest things in the game. There's more races won and lost on pit road than anywhere else on the track.
Well, they gave the lead
That's
up
true.
to
That's 100.
Lachlan McMillan, and he's coming to pit road. Him and Jared Darling.
Here comes another pack. These guys that were running in the back, they're all coming to pit road. They're all getting woed down. Good job, guys.
They give the lead up to David Washington, but he's out here all by himself now.
Caden Henry fell through, so he's out of this race, Rudy.
Aww. David Shutt stopping in his pit stall. He is a lap down. And this should do it for everybody. Everybody should be good to go from here on out. We should be seeing David Washington come to pit road. I think he was one of the guys that either ran through the grass or something there, and he missed his pit stall, so he's coming to pit road now. That'll give the lead up to Lachlan McMillan when he comes around. Very fast pit stop for Lachlan. Ariotti second, Jared Darling third. Well, here comes the leader, Bobby Zielinski and all these guys. Wow, where did they come from?
Behind. Quickly.
Zielinski, Connor Anton. They take over the lead here.
Yeah, that pack of 4 is like a rocket ship right now.
Yes, they are. Lachlan and this group here, they're probably gonna be closing up on them here in a minute.
Passing the defending champion Femi a lot, as we see. Tough night for Femi.
Yes. I feel bad, man. That's a really tough break. 3 wide as they go around Femi. Holy smoke.
Look at this. 3 wide up here with the leaders too, Rudy. Whoa, we're getting some jostling. 19 gets down. Woo! That almost got ugly.
Close calls. That was the 19 of Abbas Laddick, running back in 33rd position. Delonte Ballard got a couple of guys working with him. Brett Macari, Nicholas Caressel. Nicholas Kressel, I'm sorry, by himself. He is going to be picked up here by Caleb Eisenhower and Aaron Cummings here in a minute. These guys running 11th and 12th. Cody Miller joins in on them now. They got Aaron's like the meat in the middle of the sandwich. And Aaron's got some damage on the back of that car. Must have been something when they all come to pit road. Boy, that was a real mess. I'd say that's how he got some damage.
Yeah, it's not slowing him down when he's in the middle like that, but
whoa,
now he
man.
gets shuffled out.
Yeah. I don't know why Cody Miller was doing that, but he knew that Aaron
I don't
was
think
right
Aaron
there.
liked that.
Yeah, I think I'd go right up there and I'd do the same thing to him. That's just me, though. You can't be pushing on somebody like that when there's somebody right ahead of you, you know. Nicholas Kressel will pull these guys around. Back up front, Bobby Zielinski, Connor Anton, Jonathan Shipman, and Nicholas Shelton showing the way. 26 to go, coming to 25 to go. This time by, folks.
Caution somewhere.
Oh, we have a caution.
Yes, sir. Second of the night, and that changes everything. Bunch them all back up. Everybody's going to be coming back to pit road.
Cody Miller involved in that. Well, let's go
That'd be
see.
a two-tire stop.
Go see what happened here to Cody Miller. Second caution. I would say the way he was pushing there could have been a little bumper hook, I think. I'm riding along here with Cody Miller. Yes, bumper hook right there on the number 51. And Aaron Cummings got into it. Oh, no. You're kidding me. Wow. Well, doggone. That close to the end. Well, this is when the guys start getting really racy, Scott, so anything can happen, you know. Caleb Eisenhower takes it behind the wall. He's out of the race.
And getting a beat on traffic, headed towards Charlotte. Rudy, that's where we'll be next Monday night. Charlotte Motor Speedway.
Awesome. That's my favorite track to broadcast. Well, it doesn't look like a lot of these guys are going to pit. Nobody wants to take that chance to lose that track position.
Don't blame them.
Nope.
Don't blame them. They were just on pit road, too. And like I said, it's probably going to be a two-tire stop, but yeah, it really doesn't make much sense.
Well, let's see if we can get, if I can find them here. I was going to get...
I got time for a couple interviews.
Yeah. Going to get Lachlan McMillan here.
You've been fucked ever
Lachlan
since.
McMillan, you got a copy?
Yeah, what's up, Rudy?
Sorry, I didn't mean to drag you up while you were talking, buddy, but
No, that's good.
I never know when you guys are talking, you know. Well, how's your race going for you, brother?
It's been pretty good. I decided to go with the start at the back strat there. I think I qualified like 14th, but I ended up pulling in, started about 35th to 40th or something like that. Got around that first wreck, and, you know, we've been sitting around the top 10 ever since.
Yeah, I know. It's been good racing up here. You guys have been putting on a heck of a show. Well, that was probably a good thing that caution come out, because that caught a lot of the guys up that were way back. And, you know, you included, because you kind of had fell back away from them guys a little bit. So, and after green flag pit stops, it's put you right in a really good position now.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the inside's really, really strong for those first couple laps. So I'm starting P5 here on the inside, and I don't think we're going to have to worry about tires a whole lot. I know, like, in that last long run, we were all getting really tight, so if you noticed when we were running the queue line and stuff, but I think, you know, it's going to be all out here. I don't know if we will see so much single file to the end.
Right, right. All right, brother. Well, we'll let you go, and good luck out there, Lachlan.
Thank you, Rudy.
I don't know, what room were you in? You were way down.
Bobby, Matt, Connor, all those guys.
Okay, gotcha. All right, let me see if I can. I'd like to get a word in with one more here.
Yeah, I was anticipating that the pace out there would probably ramp up a little bit. You heard it right there from one of the drivers. They're going to be double file the rest of the way, folks. So buckle up.
How about where? Man, these guys are so spread out around here. It's so hard to find them. I wanted to talk to Alex Peck, but I don't even see him in here. Am I missing him?
I don't see him either.
I can't find him. Well, maybe he decided not to come to TeamSpeak, but how about Spencer Owens? Let's talk to Spencer Owens. He's running in 17th. You want to talk to him?
Go for it, Rudy.
Spencer Owens, you got a copy?
Yeah, I do.
Spencer, what's going on out there?
It's hard to pass people.
Well, I wanted to let you know you're running my favorite paint scheme tonight. I love Reese's.
Yeah.
Well, I know it's difficult to pass and everything, but now a lot of people, nobody pitted on that pit stop, but this has been a good thing. It caught everybody back up to the field now, and it's going to make it a tighter finisher coming to the end. Looks like you're going to have maybe about 21, 22 laps to go when you get the green. Can we see you get maybe a little closer to the front?
We'll be trying to get up there. If I can get the help, we'll be up there definitely.
Very good. That's what we like to hear. Well, I want to see some chocolate and peanut butter in Victory Lane.
We'll try to get it there.
All right, brother. Good luck out there, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Good luck, man.
All right. Well, Zielinski, Connor Anton, front row. Lights are out on the pace car, and we're ready to go green. And this is
That we are, Rudy. That we are.
The second caution, and we've had 9 lead changes. And this is
How many cars still on the lead lap?
24.
Very nice.
And we still got 31 drivers in the race.
Gonna get crazy from here on out. Basically gonna be a 21 lap shootout.
It's gonna be interesting.
It's gonna be wild. Nobody's gonna give anything. All that cutting people off earlier with, you heard them talking about passing being hard. Every opportunity they get now, they're gonna slam the door on people. I have a feeling we're gonna see one more big crash before this is all said and done. They got the hooks ready. Here we go.
Get them going,
I have a
Scott.
feeling this. All right, I have a feeling this won't be the last restart, so I'm not going to call it the last restart. Here we go. We're going to go racing again at the beach.
Ready, green, 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 green.
Green flag is out, and Zielinski gets us going. Gets off to a nice start there. That high side did not get a good run at all, and look at that. He's got dropped back to third to the bottom. Hanging out Shelton. Shelton's on that outside by himself now. That outside line's got to get something going here. Gonna need a little help.
Yeah, Connor Anton, I don't know, missed a shift or something there, did not get going. Nicholas Shelton squeeze it down into the bottom.
Yeah.
Almost needed a shoehorn to get in there.
Now it's going to shuffle out of double A here. And now he slides his spot in there. There you go. So much for getting another line going on that outside.
Yeah. Hey, my old buddy Delonte Ballard, 9th place, coming from 28th. Good run. Let's run through the field here, at least maybe like the top 20. We'll see where everybody's at here. Bobby Zielinski started 12th, running in the lead. Jonathan Shipman started 4th, running in 2nd. Connor Anton started 3rd, running in 3rd. Lachlan McMillan started 14th, running in 4th. Nicholas Shelton started 15th, running in 5th. Jared Darling started 27th on the field today, and here he is running in 6th. Brett Bancari started 23rd, running in 7th. Ariotti started 11th, running in 8th. Delonte Ballard started 28th, running in 9th. Zach Hudson started 17th, running in 10th. David Washington making it in, almost into the top 10. Started 18th, running in 11th. Benjamin Nelson started 16th, running in 12th. Bobby Maiden started 20th, running in 13th. Cedric Hunter started 2nd, now running in 15th. Spencer Owens started 39th on the field today, and he is up to 16th, trying to get that Reese's Peanut Butter Cup in Victory Lane today. Eric Sable started 39th, was up a lot closer to the front in the top 10 there earlier. Here he is. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, Spencer. Who the heck was I on? Benjamin Nelson. There we go. Benjamin Nelson started 16th, running in 14th. Well, these guys are changing around. Spencer Owens. Cedric Hunter started 2nd. He was on the outside of the front row at the beginning of the race and finds himself clear back in 16th now.
Ouch.
Arton Shelley started 24th, running in 18th. Nicholas Shelton started 35th, running in 18th. And Derek Bordeaux rounds out the top 20. Well, he's passing up here, getting past and passing. Started 9th today and running in 20th. So, and then from on back, we got Alex Peck, Trevor Pertelli, David Fish, and Matt Simpson. These guys are well off the pace back here. $17 to go.
Yep, this race went by fast.
76 viewers. Woo! Get them up there. Shoot that link out to your friends. This is going to be an interesting finish to this race. You want everybody you know to tune in. Friends, family, aunts, uncles, cousins, neighbors, brothers, sisters, nieces, nephews, grandparents. Get them all in here.
And don't forget to push that thumbs up button.
Yes, we got 22 likes. Come on, folks.
Nice.
Give us some more.
Let's get to 30.
Yeah.
We hustled you for 20, now we're going to hustle you for 30.
We are seeing a little bit of passing. These guys are trying to get something going on that high side, Scott. And I see a David Washington up there, Spencer Owens, and Nicholas Caressel. They've got something working up here.
Trying to get that high line going. It just seems like nobody up front's committed yet. I wonder if that's a tire thing. I wonder if everybody's just kind of saving their tires right now. Now Double A looks like he's going to dive out there when he's line coming.
Yeah,
he dove back down.
Yeah, he changed his mind.
Yep, might be too late now.
And when you commit to something
37's
like that,
going to be a buyer, though. Look at this. They got 37 to buy in. Was that a Toronto Blue Jays car?
I believe it is.
What that looks like. Yeah, how about that?
Brett Bancari.
Baseball season is right around the corner. Got yourself a Blue Jay fan out there. Found themselves a buyer. Baseball fan. Imagine that.
Tight
pack. Here comes Nick Shelton. He wants in on this deal, too.
Tight
the man that should have been the man that should have been the champion dives out there in front of that pack, and he wants to lead this pack.
Well, he knows it's time to go, and you know you can't wait around. When you get done 15 laps to go, it's time to start making a plan because you know it's so hard to pass.
They're trying to make a line up there. We saw this earlier. They got about to this spot, and then that line just died out.
Look at this. They're too wide all the way back through that field. Holy smoke. And I'll tell you what, this is setting up to be a 3-wide race here soon.
I'm kind of surprised it took this long for them to double file up, man. I was expecting it right from the get-go, but, you know, they kind of played it cool for 5 laps. Said, all right, enough of that. Let's get to work. Got a storm brewing back here. '27 did a good thing there, going to pit road. Got out of the way of these guys.
Yeah. Yeah,
13
right.
to go.
There's no sense in being out there when you're, if you're lapped down, that
And
being in the way. Well, it's been a good one, I'll tell you that. 2 cautions in 90 laps. Well, in 77 laps. 2 cautions. Not bad.
a great race. Great way to start the season. And that's what I was talking about, Rudy. We saw this earlier when that high line tried to get going. They get right back up to the front quarter panel of the third place car, and it's almost like there's an imaginary wall there. They can't go any further.
Yeah. Yeah, you've got to really have a lot of tight packed cars on that high line to try to get that run and slip down there and get a little side draft off of them and pull them guys right along with you. And I'll tell you what, there probably isn't a better guy out there right now to do that than Nicholas
We got
Shelton.
one blowing up. Yeah, somebody just blew up. Sorry to cut you off. Somebody just had to pull out of line there and blew up the 21. Delonta Ballard.
Oh, no.
Wow. That was crazy, man.
Oh,
Blew it up.
Oh, man.
Like a Roman candle.
Got her a little too hot. That's the thing about when you ride in a pack like that, boy. It's the cars get extremely hot. Connor Anton goes out in front of Nicholas Shelton.
Here we go now. That high line might have a shot now. He's taking a big risk here. That's the only way it was going to work. One of these front tier cars had to dive out there and help out. And now you got that.
Zielinski going to try to make that car about 30 feet wide right now.
Yeah, big storm brewing here, Rudy. Can you feel it?
Oh, yeah. Shipman drifts up the hill there, almost gets into the back of Connor Anton. That's the thing.
We don't wreck here. I will be surprised.
The aero push on these cars and the older tires, too. You got to think about that. Kind of makes it a little bit tight in the corners. You got to lift a little maybe sometimes. And that's what these guys are feeling right now. That tightness of the car. It wants to just go to the outside.
Yeah, and these guys are all 24 hours off watching the Super Bowl and that big comeback last night. Somebody's wanting to be the hero tonight. And somebody's going to make a bold move. It's going to lead to disaster. I can just feel it.
David Washington riding in the 8th place, coming from 18th. Nicholas Caressel started 35th on the field, and here he is in 11th, trying to break into that top 10. 9 laps to go here, folks.
And that outside lane showing as much muscle as they have all night long. That's the best we've seen that outside line do.
Well, we got more guys up there. More guys willing to take that chance. Sable takes it to the outside. Right in front of Nicholas Kressel.
And look at this. He cleared him. The 48's cleared Zielinski. He wants it, and he just took. I was going to say, if he wants it, he can take it. He took it. We got a new leader.
Yep, and they're coming up on some lap traffic now, and it looks like, wow, what are they going to do here?
They're going to have to go around.
Oh, my, oh, my, oh.
Big squeeze job here. Big squeeze job. Couple modifieds out there.
Yep.
Wow.
I thought
they one modified in him.
I thought they were only running Gen 6s here tonight, but Josh Robbins in a modified.
Yeah. Man, they caught him in a rough spot, but all's good. They got around it. Shuffled things up a little bit. Because the 48 has lost the lead. Zielinski's back around him. Shelton's pushing Zielinski, but now Shelton's going to be that car on the bottom. See what happens here. Look at the 37 dive down there.
Oh, man.
Took third place away.
Yes.
Telling you, Rudy, bold moves. Whoa.
Going to the outside. Connor Anton
Getting
going
braver.
with him. I'll tell you what, Brett, he is a doggone good racer. And, man, he has got himself into position here for a win tonight. We know how that outside line can be. Wow, this is amazing racing here right now.
Pretty good stuff. These boys know how to put on a show, don't they?
I'm telling you, man. That's why they go back and they watch this afterwards, and they're all like Man, what a race. Up to 87 viewers. Yes. Come on, baby. Let's see if we can break 100.
Keep pushing that like button, folks.
Yes. Hit that like button.
And the subscribe button. Don't forget to subscribe.
Nicholas Kressel, 9th place. Spencer,
5 to go next time.
Spencer Owens, boy, he just cannot break into that top 10. Not for a lack of trying, though. He's taking it to the outside, looking to see if he can find a buyer up there.
We got a new leader, Rudy.
Brett Poncari takes the lead for the first time today. Can he hold it enough to get a point out of it? Oh, it's going to be close at the line. No, Connor Anton's going to get that point.
It's all right. We got 5 more chances here.
Oh,
and he
my
only
word.
wants the last one. He could
That's
care
right.
less about them other 4. He's just looking at that last one.
This is good stuff, man. To see Brett Poncari up here, oh, this is great.
Ask the Falcons what it's like to lead the whole game and then not win. This guy just wants to lead the last lap, Rudy.
That's all. That's the only lap that counts.
That's what I'm saying.
And he's got a good lead right now. Let's see if he can hold it long enough. He's going to get it this time. As he crosses the finish line first, he will collect the bonus point.
And if the caution comes out now, the field locks, and whoever's leading the race is the winner.
Zielinski second, Nicholas Shelton third. I'm thinking we're going to see Nicholas probably go to the outside here any time now. He's looking for Connor to go with him. There they go.
Oh, Timmy to get down.
Oh,
Getting out of everybody's way. We're wrecking.
Oh, my word. I just seen
37 wins it. Ooh, we're still wrecking.
Oh,
Zelensky taking a hell of a ride. Whoa, and Timmy
go.
plows him at the end. The defending champion hits Zelensky when he finally stopped bouncing and flipping around.
Let's take a look at it here.
When it rains, it pours for the defending champ, Rudy.
Well, they come up on some lap traffic here, and they went to the outside to go around them, and that's where it started getting ugly. And it looked like Nicholas Shelton dove to the outside, and this is where I think Connor Anton and him got together. Connor went a little high. They were 4 wide right there, folks. 4 wide. Look at that.
What a hell of a ride Zelensky took. Play that. Show Zelensky flipping down the track.
I am.
Him at the end.
And this is where it really got ugly right here. And they got together, Nicholas Shelton and Connor Anton. They collected Bobby Zielinski. All 3 of them going to get heavy damage. Zielinski flipping. Oh, my word. And he's going to get punted again by Shelton.
Then Femi comes along and hits him.
Oh, my word. A lot of guys got into poor Bobby Zielinski. What a ride he went for.
Yeah, I don't think that was the ride he was looking for.
No, that's definitely a trip to the infield care center right there, I'm telling you.
Yeah, you could say so.
Oh, yeah, Femi just pile drived him. Oh, that's too bad, man. I feel bad for Zielinski now.
Well, it is Monday night after all.
Well, Brett Poncari's got himself in the position here, and it's gonna finish under caution, Scott. He's gonna come home the winner. Yes!
Yep.
97
How about
viewers.
that, huh?
Come on, 3 more. 98. 2 more. Come on, 2 more. 2 more.
Don't forget to push that like button, folks, and push the subscribe button while you're here. It's MaxSpeedTV. You can always find racing here.
There we go. 101 viewers. Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Been a while since we hit that number.
Yes, it has. It's been quite a while. Yeah, I'm glad to see it. Thank you all. Appreciate that so much. You have no idea. It's just good to see that many people tuning in here and watching these guys. And you know, I don't care about me. It's watching this league. This is what it's all about. I got to give a big thank you to iRacing for allowing us to broadcast up to the iRacing Live portal. Special shout out and thank you to Jack Davidson for all the behind the scenes work he does to make this happen in these leagues, to get them up there in the portal for you all to watch. So we appreciate that very much. You can check out our website at MaxSpeedTV.com. Also follow us on Facebook at Facebook.com/MaxSpeedTV. Now we'll be off the next couple of nights, but you'll be able to catch MaxSpeed TV 2 Wednesday night. They will be broadcasting for you, Scott. Top Fuel. Indy Light Series.
Yes, sir.
So you'll be able to
Looking forward to that race. Indianapolis Road this week.
You'll be able to catch that on MaxSpeed TV 2, folks, Wednesday night. But we'll be back here Thursday night for the Southern Motorsports Racing League, the season finale of their Winter Tour Modified Series at USA. Scott will be in the booth with me. It'll be good to have him. That's going to be a great race, Scott.
Yeah, that will be. I'm looking forward to going to USA for the first time and calling a race there. I've never called a race there, and they tore that place down, but that used to be right down the road from where I actually live. So kind of sentimental joint to me, and I like racing there. I've won a lot of races there on iRacing, so it'd be cool to go to USA and see how that goes. Also looking forward to that race you mentioned on Wednesday night. We will be at Indianapolis Road, and we're going to have a nice little field there, and it should be a good race. So tune in, MaxSpeed TV 2 on Wednesday nights.
All right, well, let's see. Now, I'm getting a checkered flag already. I don't know, that was a little bit early, but Brett Pancari is going to be the winner. Jonathan Shipman second, Connor Anton third.
It looks like the time's winding down for some reason.
Yeah.
That's odd. They had plenty of time.
Yeah, something a glitch or something, but
yeah, either way, it's not going to change the results.
Nope, won't change a thing. Right there is our winner for tonight. Congratulations to Brett Pancari. We'll get a word in with him, and I'm telling you what, Scott, he is going to be stoked up, brother.
Oh, I'm sure.
He's got the Blue Jays car in victory lane. Hoo-hoo. Well, let's see if
baseball season right around the corner too.
Let's see if we can get Connor Anton up here.
Connor Anton, you got a copy?
Yeah, what's up, Rudy?
Hey, buddy. Well, I'm getting a heck of a reverb.
Let's I'll fix that there. Is that better?
Okay, let me try it again. You're on push to talk now, right?
I just fiddled with it.
Okay. Well, hey, tell us about that third place finish, brother. Man, that was one heck of a race.
Yeah, real good race. It was I ran out front for most of the race, and I had a good race. I mean, me and Lachlan were trying to work together, and I was with Bobby for the first little half of the race, and then he got some damage, I think, in that first wreck. I got around it. I mean, I'm happy with the third. You come to a restrictor plate, you never know. Top three, you can't be very mad about that.
Oh no, man, that's I see you got a lot of damage on your car, so it was probably a good thing that caution did come out. You got collected into that, I'm sure, and it was just an unfortunate thing there. It looked like you and I forget who that was. Nicholas Shelton was on the outside, and you guys went 4 wide there, getting around. I think it was Femio Ladd or somebody.
A couple lap cars,
yeah. And you guys went 4 wide, and it was like, it was like everybody dodging around and everything, and it just.
Oh yeah, that was a real butt clencher for sure.
I bet. I bet it was. Well, anybody you want to thank for your third place finish?
I mean, just thank the Granch that after I got caught up in that wreck that I still got put in third, and thank to you guys in the booth for a good broadcast today. I'm sure I saw you guys were over 100 viewers, I think, towards the end there. It's good stuff, and thanks to everybody at SRA for putting on these races. Lachlan McMillan, Nick Northup, Connor Anton, Bobby Cheney, all those guys, and I'm gonna go 69 with some Cherokee chicks in the quad.
All right.
Nice.
All right. Okay. Thanks, Connor. And congrats again on third place, buddy.
Thanks, man.
Scott, you got second?
That was a great way to finish an interview, I must say.
It was.
Yes, sir. John Chipman, you got a copy, buddy?
Yes, sir. Sure do.
Well, John, you got to be feeling pretty good, man. This was a great race to start with, and you managed to bring it home second place tonight here in the season opener. So how you feeling about it, buddy?
Oh, I feel relieved. That was such a strenuous race.
Yeah, how was it out there tonight? We heard a lot of people complaining it was tough to pass out there. Were you experiencing the same feeling?
Oh, yeah, it's real tough. You just got to get with the right people to make that outside work, and then it's just real hard to pass.
Well, overall, it was a pretty good night, man. You started fourth. You finished second. It's a great way to start a season. How you feeling about going into Charlotte next week? You feel like you can maintain the second place point standings that you're going to maintain after tonight?
Well, I'm going to do something a little different this season and actually points race instead of race for position. So we'll see.
Right on, man. Well, anybody you want to thank for your performance tonight?
I'd like to thank everybody that was working with me. Nicholas Shelton, Bobby Zielinski, Brett Bancari, and Caleb and Derek Bordeaux. And also SRA for putting this race on, and y'all for podcasting.
All right, Jonathan. Well, great job on your second place finish, and we'll see you at Charlotte next week.
Thank you, sir.
Ready?
All right, we got Brett Bancari bringing it home to victory lane here, putting the Blue Jays car in victory lane. Brett, you got a copy?
Hell yes, I do.
I told you he was going to be jumping up and down for joy, Scott. Well, congratulations,
Good
man.
stuff.
It has been a long time since we've seen you in victory lane. How did you get to the front like that?
Well, first of all, I nearly fell out of this race. I had connection issues. I had to shut my stream down. I nearly crashed with Spencer Owens, and I don't know if it was my fault or his, but we were okay. And me, Zielinski, and Shelton got by Connor. I had a huge run off four, and I said, screw it. I'm going to the outside. I'm just hoping to God to fucking push me. And who was it that pushed me? I think it was Connor that pushed me up there. I got to thank Connor Anton enough for pushing me up there. I mean, it would have been even more sweeter to win it coming to the line in the green, but to finally get my first ever SRA win, I am absolutely stoked. This topped everything I've done. I know I won the Rolex 24 earlier this month, but this is, oh my God.
You don't even know what to say right now, do you? You're just kind of like caught up in the moment.
Of course.
Well, I expect to see a highlight of this because this is going to be killer highlight.
I've already done some highlights of me winning races and gear jammers and that, but yeah, this is just absolutely mind blowing. I mean, all the things that happened to me in the race with the connection issue I had earlier, nearly crashing, and getting my first ever win in my first start in this Slick Dice series. Oh my! I just can't believe it.
Well, I'll tell you, Brett, there's a lot of records set in this league, and you just put yourself in the record book right there, brother, with a win. You know, I mean that's saying a lot about you as a driver. You know, I know there's a lot of times it seems like you're just like in the wrong place at the wrong time, and you get collected into other people's stuff. But you kept your car very clean tonight. You did just what you had to do, and man, you drove your butt off tonight.
Oh, I know. Like I said, I mean, I tried to get as much room as I could when I was behind Shelton. Let Zielinski come back. We were trying to get by Connor, and then when we got that huge run, it just everything sort of fell into place. And I was going to stay to that as much as I could.
What were you thinking when you took the lead over there? What were you thinking? I mean, was you thinking about, wow, you know, the leader's always the guy that everybody's after. You know, was you kind of doing a little bit of mirror driving and watching how everything was progressing?
Well, my pulse was going 5,000 miles an hour. I could feel it. I figured I know they were going to get a run on the outside line, but most of the time you're better off being on the bottom side. And I just figured I'm staying committed to the bottom. If I were to try to block, it would cause a huge mess. And so I stay as committed to the bottom as much as I could. So.
Well, in that green flag part right there, when just before the caution come out, I know you were in the lead when you guys went 4 wide there for a brief moment. Well, you actually weren't involved in the 4 wide, but when you went around that lap traffic and everything, it seemed like everybody was given plenty of room. But when you seen that wreck behind you, you just knew the race was over and you were going to be in victory lane. Man, what were your thoughts at that very moment?
Well, I kind of jumped out of my seat, but I didn't want to say anything because I want to wait till I know for sure I'm across the line in these situations. I don't want to have any connection issues or anything like that.
Oh my God! Well, I'm telling you what, there's a big congratulations from Scott and I to you, Brett. This is really great to see you in victory lane. I mean it, brother. So I know you got a whole pile of people you want to thank.
Oh gosh, yeah. I gotta thank Toronto Blue Jays, AARP, all the sponsors are on this car. I'm gonna be running 3 different cars this season, or in all 3 manufacturers, just to kind of spread the love with the Gen 6 car because I always want to be different with the schemes. Everyone who has come and see my streams on Blue Goose Racing and Streaming and my YouTube channel for all the highlights and stuff. And I know I've been behind and trying to get videos out just with where my situation is. I'm at school right now and things like that. So I'm trying to get what I can to help everyone, keep the videos and highlights and that. And thanks everyone all subscribed and all the people involved. And I'm sorry I had to shut the stream off because of my connection issues, but that's the first time it's ever happened to me. So I apologize for that. I gotta thank Bobby Cheney, everyone involved in Sim Racing 40 for allowing me to be a part of this league. This is the toughest league I've ever been in, bar none. I mean, it just brings out. It makes you a better driver. It brings out the best in you. And there's guys in this league who are in the Peak Antifreeze series, running in the Pro Series. I mean, there's so many top-notch drivers here. It's just unbelievable. And here I am, a guy who just races with weird paint schemes and somehow getting a win. Oh man, all the viewers watch at MaxSpeedTV as well.
Yeah, don't take yourself out of that picture, Brett, because you're a doggone good driver too. And I mean that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's just great to see you in victory lane, brother. I mean, wow. I mean, maybe it all came about by default because of the caution, because if it would have stayed green, who knows what would have happened? We don't know. We'll never know now.
Exactly.
But, it doesn't matter. Hey, you won it, and that's all that matters right now, man. And that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Go celebrate that, man. Break open a bottle of champagne or a bottle of whiskey or something and have a drink on me, brother.
I don't drink alcohol. I got a bottle of sport water I can probably use.
There you go. There you go. Well, you probably need it after
pour
that.
it all over yourself.
Yeah. You probably need it after that because you were probably sweating bullets.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, brother. Well, I'll tell you what, white knuckles and all, man, you bring it to victory lane. So congrats to you, Brett. Man, thanks for talking with us, and go celebrate.
Man, I say one thing. Yes! Thanks, guys.
Nice.
He's not excited.
Not at all, man. Not at all. Every right to be. That was a hell of a race, and you did a hell of a job coming up through the field winning this thing. Brett, I just got a question for you. Does it feel like the night Joe Carter hit that home run in the World Series?
Maybe, even though I was only 2 years old. Maybe 3.
Right on, man. How you feel about the Blue Jays this season? They gonna have a good year?
I'm not sure.
All right, man. Well, good job tonight.
Thanks.
All right. Run down through the results here. Brett Pancari bringing home his first win for SRA. Congratulations to Brett. Jonathan Shipman will finish second. Connor Anton third. Eric Sable fourth. Lachlan McMillan fifth. Nicholas Kressel sixth. Jared Darling seventh. David Washington finishing eighth. Ariati ninth. And Spencer Owens 10th. Scott?
Derek Bordeaux finished 11th. Ayrton Shelley finishes 12th. Cody Miller 13th. Zach Hudson 14th. Benjamin Nelson 15th. Cedric Hunter 16th. Alex Peck 17th. Trevor Pertelli finishes 18th tonight. David Fish 19th. And Matt Simpson rounds out the top 20.
Brian Wertman 21st. Bobby Cheney 22nd. David Shutt 23rd. Colton Davis 24th. Bobby Maiden a third in 25th. Nicholas Shelton after getting caught up, him and Bobby Zielinski. Man, what a tough break there. He will finish 26th. Bobby Zielinski 27th. Aaron Cummings 28th. Abbas Laddick in 29th. And Femio Lat, last season's winner, champion, will finish in 30th. Scott?
Yeah, it's not a good way to start the season for Femi. Galanta Ballard finishes 31st. Caleb Eisenhower 32nd. Dylan Jones 33rd. Caden Henry 34th. Jonathan Cogswell 35th. Josh Robin 36th. James Lehman 37th. Luis Salmaso finishes 38th. Freddie Della Rosa 39th. And Jeff Dotson rounds out this field of 40 tonight. And what a race it was here at Daytona.
Man, I'm telling you. Well, big congratulations to Brett Pancari for his first win here at SRA. Thank you all for tuning in tonight. It was just amazing. We had 101 viewers there. That was cool. And thank you all for the thumbs up. Man, we appreciate it very much. Thanks for tuning in. And we will be back Thursday night. So stay tuned right here on MaxSpeedTV. Till then, stay safe and have a good night, folks.
Have a good night, everybody.